NECA presents figures from the legendary Hammer House of Horror. Hammer has produced landmark horror movies since the 1950s, with the most famous being Dracula. The film captured audiences with vivid color, chorality, and violence. Christopher Lee's portrayal of Dracula is considered a benchmark against which other depictions are measured. This ultimate Dracula figure stands 7 inches tall, includes removable cape, interchangeable head portraits and hands, shovel, candlesticks, collector-friendly window box packaging with opening flap. Hey everybody, Ecto Eric here. Welcome back to Class 5 Collection. Today we're going to be taking a look at NECA's release of Horror of Dracula, portrayed by the legendary Christopher Lee. This was my introduction into the world of Dracula. I saw this before I saw Bela, and this really did scare the hell out of me. And to have this in my collection, because this man is a legend. People say was, but he is a legend. This man could play a villain like nobody else could play a villain. There is if you go on YouTube, you can search interviews. There's one from I want to say the late 50s, early 60s, where he gave a interview of how he plays evil characters. And he stated that he plays evil characters with a sense of loneliness, which makes sense. If somebody who was truly evil and dark, they're not going to have friends. So to give them a little bit of, I wouldn't say sympathy, but maybe just a tad of empathy of, wow, this person is, well, creature is lonely. That's why they act like this. I think it's a really nice touch because it's something beyond their control. He didn't ask to be Dracula. He didn't ask to be the Mummy. He didn't ask to be Frankenstein's monster. So I kind of get that. Like, same thing like with Darth Vader years later. That dude was lonely. So that was probably because nobody gave him a hug. So yeah. So anyways, check out some interviews with Christopher Lee. Really enjoy it. So now let's get on with the figure. Instead of me blabbing over here, you don't want to hear me blab. Love the box art, and it is very reminiscent of the other horror figure that we have from him, which is Van Helsing, which is his co-star. So here they are, side by side. I just love it. I love the contrast of it. It's beautiful artwork. I just love it. So here we go. There's this castle in the back. Of course, you're going to have bats. It's Dracula. You have to have it. Who will be his bride tonight? We need this. We need that figure. Got a nice panel in the back. Some of the pictures of the figure. Some of the accessories. Same thing on this side. And underneath, nice shout out, NECA, to your creators. Appreciate that. And you open up, nice window box right here. So you can, if you're an inbox collector, there you go. Beautiful photograph. I will say this. The photographers at NECA, they really do a wonderful job taking pictures. I just love how they just do it. It's simple, but yet effective. It's perfect. Great job. So that is the box. So we are going to pop this puppy open and see what contains inside. Okay, so there's always a little piece of tape right here. Now I want to show you guys a trick that I learned from my friend Rich. I am going to tag his channel down below. Please check out his channel. He does things horror, he does wrestling, he does all kinds of stuff. Great content creator and a really, really nice guy. I watch his videos where I consider us friends because we chit chat all the time. So I show you a trick that he showed me. Now, because you don't want to rip the corners trying to get the box open, so you just grab a knife or anything flat object, slip it right in between where the flap is, gently just twist. Of course, just box. And twist it. There you go. This way, no ripped. I love it. So, Rich, thank you so much for that tip. I appreciate it because I have tore more boxes in the last 3 years without thinking of that. And I appreciate you sharing that with us. So, I am going to share it with people too because you are the man. I appreciate you. So, here he is in his plastic prison. He does look freaking awesome. Boy, NECA, you guys really go crazy tying him down. There's you got 2, 4, 6. Wow, 6 that I count. It could be another one hidden somewhere. So yeah, you got the 3 head portraits. You got your shovel. You got your 2 candlesticks. And what's cool is I'll show you guys later, but you got his removable cape. So let's get him out of packaging, and we'll get a better look at him. And here is Dracula with everything he comes with right out of the box. First impressions, wow. Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's well done. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. This is really, really cool. It sucks that I had to go to Cincinnati to get this guy. I can't find him in Massachusetts. Ain't that stupid? So it was a good trip. Anyways, okay. First, let's look at his accessories. Okay, you have his shovel. Well done. Good handle. Nice little bit of paintwork on that. Definitely like it. It is. It's not flimsy, but don't try to like really wedge this in his hand or anything. Try to make sure you're a little careful with it. Just because it's just the handle's awfully long and you don't want to end up snapping it. I love that handle. I think that's cool. Take a look at his cape. His cape is nice. That's one thing I will say that NECA does a really good job. I actually like this cape better than the Bela Lugosi ones. It's heavy, got a pocket collar on it. Now this, I was scared when I first took it out of the box. I thought this was actual string. It is not. It's a piece of plastic, but it can break very easily, I would assume. So just be careful putting it on and off. But I do like that because that's what he had in the movies. So beautiful cape. Be nice if certain companies would make capes like this for some of the heroes because this is perfect. And we'll take a look at the candlesticks. Now they're both lit. This one's your standard. Zoom in here. Your standard candlestick, nicely detailed. Do you like it? Now, this one, oh, why is the flame like that? Because in the movie, he chucks this at Van Helsing's face. So it's like whipping through the air. So that's kind of cool. Well done. I really like these. I bet they're going to look good in black light. So the candles are beautiful. And the last 2 accessories is his head portrait. Now, you have his very stoic, which I like. I like the 5 o'clock shadow. Looks beautiful. His eyes look amazing. There's no doubt that is Christopher Lee. No doubt. And this head sculpt, yeah, he's already got a taste of blood. He's enraged. He's coming for you. Well done. Love it. Now my favorite one is, yeah, he is not playing. He's done with you. I love it. That is so great. This is going to be the one I want another one now. Thank you, NECA. I hate when you do this because you give us such great head portraits. Now I want to go back to Ohio and go get another one. The rabbit hole you throw us down. Thank you. And the last thing is he comes with extra hands. So he's got 5 hands. So he's got a holding one, which is probably for the shovel or the candlesticks. Actually, it's nicely painted and detailed. Got his showing you, yeah, you're his next victim. Very nice. And what I like is that you actually see the ring. Nice little detail. Really good paint and sculpt too. I mean, really well done. For a 1/10 scale figure, that's awesome. So now let's take a look at the star of the show, Mr. Christopher Lee as the undead Dracula. Just love it. I just love it. And it's got like a nice purple sheen to it. I really like that. Now it's hard to see, but there's a little red pin right there. They could have omitted that. Nobody would have known, including myself. But if they threw that in there, good job. Good job. Good. Nice buttons. He looks good. Nice. So let me go heat him up and then we'll see how he moves. Now, I don't know how well this is going to translate to film, but his eyes are shiny. They're glassy. That is incredible. I mean, this is stuff you see on a 1/6 scale, but to get this on a 1/10, those eyes are like that. Oh, well done, NECA. Well done. So, he can get his arms out. Please, just for FYI, any figure, whether it's McFarlane, NECA, etc., Marvel, please heat them up before you start. It's just, with the plastic, the paint, hair dryer, hot water, whatever you prefer, a few passes, just, especially with the price of figures nowadays, companies are going to be very, very hesitant to replace. So please, just take a few seconds. All right, warning out of the way. I don't want to force it too much, but he can get it up there. He does have a 360. He does bend. So that's good. His hands do rotate. So you can get him to bend down a little bit, which is nice. You're not going to get actually, wow, got more of a split than I thought he was going to have. I didn't think because of the coat. Not like you're going to have new splits, but he can. So that's better than I thought. Not much back because the coat is tight. A little bit forward, but he does have a good, yeah, he does. That's actually not bad. There's no, yeah, oh yeah, you can. It does have a little poo thing, so he can do a little two-step if you want him to dance. Now, very little wiggle right to left. He does have a little bit of up and down, but because of the way the pants are sculpted, you're not going to get much. But the shoes look damn good. They really do look good. Sculpted very nice. I'm impressed. Wow. And of course you're going to spin his head around. Got a little bit, yeah, he can look up a little bit. And look down. So yeah, not bad. Better than what I thought it was going to be. Not bad. All right, so let's see if we can pop the head off. Yeah, I'm going to go heat this up again. Okay, a little bit of heat. Pop this one on. This one's another awesome head portrait. That looks good. He has already had a taste, and he's coming for some more. That looks so good. God, that looks great. Damn, I am impressed with this. Okay, so now I want to go with my favorite head portrait. Sorry. Just put it on. There you go. Like I said, always heat it. Heat the socket, and you'll be fine. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, no doubt in my mind. Oh, damn. Okay, so now let's pop the head off and let's put the cape on. I'm getting all excited and forgetting what to do. Okay, here's the cape. So like I said, just be careful. This is very, very thin plastic. So you just, I don't think I have to show you guys this, but I will anyways. It just slips over like that. Grab the head. Now you just be careful because that collar does ride up. So when you're slapping the head back down, just be careful. You don't want to pinch anything. This or the back of the collar. So that cape is just magnificent. Wow. That looks wonderful. It drapes beautiful. And they give you a lot of it. That's what's nice. That if you want to have him like covered up, you've got more than enough material to do that. Of course, you can futz with it. But if you want to have him like wrapped up in a blanket, yes, this is, wow, this cape is awesome. Now I want to get another one. Damn it. That is cool. Now, to swap the hands out, it's very easy. You just grab it, wiggle it. Don't just try to yank. Always try to and heat it up first. I know I sound like a broken record, but trust me, do it. So, which hand holds the shovel? This one? Yeah. Okay, so this is probably the shovel and candlestick holding one. Put it back in, piece of cake. There it goes. Now, same thing goes for, well, actually, his hand is actually soft. I didn't even heat this up, so that's good. Usually, you have to heat the hell out of the hands. So, he wants to hold the shovel. He can do so. If I can get my fat fingers in there. It's so weird. Like when you're on camera, trying to put things like this in, it's crazy. I can do it on camera, no problem. Do it on, I look like a flailing jackass. So yes, he can hold it. Does look good. So if you want him to be holding the candlestick, I grab this one. Up here maybe. Yeah, this figure is going to be so awesome. I love it. Yeah. Wow, this is great. Yep, I have no regrets getting this. It was, what a find. I'm glad that I stopped at that Target, and I'm glad I picked him up because can't find him here in Mass, that's for sure. Nice. So let's take a short break and we'll do some comparisons. Okay, so let's see how tall Christopher Lee is. And now he is on a stand, so I'll put it on a stand. So he is just about 7.5 inches. Now he was a very, very tall man. So, and here he is with his co-star and nemesis, Peter Cushing as Van Helsing. And of course, he was taller than Mr. Cushing. And here he is with Bela, Mr. Lugosi. And here is Nosferatu. Now, him and Nosferatu, I don't know anything about this actor because this was Silent Screamer, so I don't know anything about him. But he still is a tad taller. And one of my other favorite ones, excuse me, Van Helsing. It's London After Midnight. The man in the beaver hat. So, yeah, I'm lucky. I got a pretty damn good. I do have some other Draculas. I do have like a Mezco and stuff that's not in scale because they are 1/12. But these are cool. Wow. So I'm very excited. I can't wait for towards the probably August. I will start putting my horror stuff out. But wow, great! If you are a Dracula fan, Christopher Lee fan, snag him if you can find it. Trust me, get it. Any of these are cool. Now this one, I this one is a beautiful looking figure, but the execution is not good. I mean, he stands horrible, trying to get his trying to get this hook back in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make two figures. I'm going to have him with a stand in the back like this, and then I'll have the other torso fits in fine with the shirt. And so I'll have two of these. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, this was just so bad. Like, see how it twists up there? What the hell were you thinking? Why even have it move when you really get. Ugh. Sometimes NECA, I don't know. I have no problem like saying when you do good stuff, and I have no problem saying when you do stupid things, and that's stupid. All right, guys, I take up enough of your time. I really, really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for the likes and subscribes and the comments and the middle fingers and stuff. I really do appreciate it. It makes me feel good. Makes this old guy happy that other people enjoy collecting plastic. So please take care wherever you are. Stay safe. Keep collecting. Peace.